Hello, hello, hello. It has been a while. I know that. Uh, I've just had another dream that I felt like I had to share, I guess you could say. The other ones have all been random, Some of them do have stories and stuff, and I just, I don't know, they're not the same as the ones I usually posted about, and I guess you could say it doesn't feel as needy to share, I guess. But this one in particular, it just, I guess, was very interesting. It was very strange for me personally. And then a bunch of stuff happened. I woke up, neck pretty much, not really feeling good. It's kind of like, it kind of hurts a little bit. Crank, like I gotta, you know, crack my neck and, get something out there, stuff like that. And just a headache and stuff, which is like, again, not really that great, but that feeling again that I had to share it. And just a little while ago, I walked outside, and oddly enough, what do I see at the very front of my door when I'm trying to get back in? A white baby moth. I've never seen that, but maybe I guess they're rare or something, but I've never seen it. It was just strange because I was like, wait, is that a moth? Wait, why is it white? And it's just like various different little things here and there. There's just like, man, I gotta share this, I just gotta share this dream, I guess. And as it shows on screen right there, this is actually about a baby dragon. It's kind of weird because uh at first it was just I thought I was human, and maybe it was still in dream or something. I guess I should just start off. It was just a human and a dragon, a baby dragon at that. And they were in this place. I don't know where. It's kind of a short dream too. It was just strange where they were, and they were trying to get out. Eventually, I don't remember most of it right there. It splits off to where now they're separated. The human and the dragon are now separated. And this baby dragon's just going around trying to find a way to escape. And eventually, it does get outside, I guess you could say. And so it's flying, around wherever trying to get out, and it feels like it's an underground place because of the way the structure is, the way everything is in general, and it is a modern day kind of building. I will say that. That's the other thing about that. Only it gets a little strange because of what happens later, but it's just very strange because he's going down all these areas. They're big areas. Like it feels like it's outside, but it's not outside yet, and he's underground. But I guess you could say like a long hallway underground, but um there's like what I seen at one point was like a doorway with some stairs, going up ish, but this is all underground. And he's passing that by going through, taking a left, taking a right, and just going around, and eventually it he gets out to the outside, but he's outside above water. So what it kind of felt like at that point was it was underwater, or like he was underwater, or he went outside some way to get through water to get outside where it was like it led, I guess. So it felt like the baby dragon was in an underground facility pretty much, and it was in water. I'm guessing, or part of it was at least in water, and that's the way he escaped is through the water, and then he came out and he's like above the lake or whatever, and he's flying there, flapping around, and it's kind of dark time. Maybe they, I want to say early morning ish, maybe nighttime in general. I'm not really sure. But he's trying to escape, and the thing he sees above him though, because there's humans all around trying to find him and the other human that he was with, and they're trying to capture him. And this baby dragon's just flying over there, hovering over the water right now, and he sees some humans into the far distant left in front of him, and then above him, believe it or not, are humans that are flying. So that's where it's a bit weird because we know that humans can't really normally fly, right? That's kind of strange, right? And when I was thinking about it, it looked like they were witches, as we would imagine witches flying would be like, right? Maybe a broom or like on something or something and just flying in general in the sky. And when he looked up, that's what he saw. A group of them, by the way, not just one, a group of them were above flying looking for him. And he took that opportunity while they couldn't see him at that time. Nighttime, I guess, gave him an advantage or something to like, you know, be less visible. And he started flying straight and just trying to get out of there. He eventually takes a good, I want to say, distance, and he's very high up in the sky at this moment. And eventually, I think he was passing some mountains or something. I'm not really sure, but the whole point was it was very strange. The whole journey was of him just trying to escape. He lost track of the guy he was with, which was a human. And from this perspective, like I said, it's weird because I thought maybe I was the human originally in the dream, but when I'm only seeing the dragon's perspective at the other half, it made me think maybe I was the baby dragon during that dream at that point. But I think he was able to escape, but during the time he was trying to like somewhere along the line, he was noticed and they did try to go after him. They were after him after I want to say a good distance too. He was pretty far away, but somehow they were able to track him midway on his escape and they started trying to follow him. This is where I don't really remember the rest as much, but I know he I don't know why I said he, but I guess maybe the dragon's he. But the dragon eventually had an issue to where they almost caught him. He did something. I wish I remembered that part. Like I said, it was a very like it was so very detailed at the start when I could remember. I should have given it back then, but I wasn't originally gonna give it. But he was able to do something. He did a couple things, and eventually he was able to escape. But it was a very narrow escape. I don't remember the details as well as I remembered it before, but he was able to escape. He pretty much had to hide for a while. Um, he was very scared. Very unwilling to go out after that, after they originally right there midway tracked him. But he waited a good while. He was able to hide, and eventually he was able to make his way after a good long time of waiting. He was able to start flying away again. It ended around there after his second attempt of almost getting caught. I don't remember, I don't know what happened after that. I don't know what the dragon particularly looked like. Like I said, it was a very small baby dragon. So he was smaller than a human for sure. Probably the size of I want to say a bird, a big, maybe a medium-sized bird or something. The wings were pretty big. their wings, you know. But if I was to, you could actually hold him on your arm. Maybe I guess you could. If I was to try to think of a perfect way to describe it at this moment, a baby dragon from like Game of Thrones, if you've ever seen that, when they're still baby and they're able to go on like maybe your arm or something, they were still that size ish, or this baby dragon was about like maybe that around size ish, still small, not huge, so still very small, still very, mm, you know, less than human size and stuff like that, very small. If we're going by dragon standards, I guess, But I will say it looked like, I guess, how would I describe the wings? Maybe almost bat-like wings in a way, but not really the color style. I just want to say it looked kind of similar to that if I was to describe it, but all the dragon wings kind of look almost like a bat, I guess you could say, if you look at it through the movies and stuff, right? Uh, yeah, if we think about it, right? And it did have like the three claws where it might have the fingers, you know what I mean? At the very tips right there. So yeah, it's kind of like a bat in a similar way, I guess you could say. But it was a dragon, dragon face, dragon body, dragon feet. You know, that is not a bat. You know, but I don't know the color. I don't know what it was particularly looking more like detailed like. But I don't know. It was just a very strange dream all overall because one, it's a baby dragon. Two, um, I woke up, I wasn't feeling that great, and then eventually I see that white baby moth again, baby moth at that, which again, I'm over here talking about a baby dragon, right? Uh, so it kind of was like, okay, come on. I kind of had to tell this, if nothing else, just to get it out there, just to see. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something. Who knows? Maybe somebody knows something, or maybe it's just a cool dream to share. Like I said. But yeah, it was just again very strange because I've never really had a perspective of anybody other than myself as a human. So to see this as perspective from a dragon, and in fact a baby dragon, you know what I mean? It's just strange to me. Never had this happen. This is like the first time I've ever had anything of being any kind of other creature at all. So yeah, very unique to me. That was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tale of a baby dragon escaping. Um, like I said, he was able to escape. I don't know what happened to him afterwards, but yeah, hopefully the best if it's real or not. Who knows? But interesting dream to say the least. But yeah, that is all for now. Hopefully you have a good day, and we'll see if I have any more dreams to share in the future. Who knows? It's been a while, but we never know, right? Until then.